Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we have learned about connecting PHP and MySQL, right? And this lesson we are going to learn about computer networks, okay? Networking means we all know about computer also. In this chapter we are going to connect so many computers using network, right? A set of computers connected together for the purpose of sharing information or the sharing of data, we'll say it as a computer network, right? At present, internet plays a major role, right? Since you're having internet only, you are able to watch this class even, right? So, internet plays a major role in this present scenario. Some of the shared resources are file server, web camera, speakers, printer, scanner, fax machine, and these are all the shared resources, right? Accessing services like www, that is World Wide Web. You all know, right? World Wide Web is www, digital audio, digital video, which we share or which we use applications or software for the storage servers, right? Computer network, this is a technique of digital telecommunication network, right? That means one that permits nodes to share its resources. That means if you are having a computer and you have some data there, if your computer is connected with another one person's computer, you can share this data. Here we'll say the data as resources. That means whatever information or the data or the content you are having, you can share it with another computer when that both the computers are connected through network, right? This computer network exchange the data with each other through wired and sometimes with wireless connection also, right? Between the different terminals, we'll say this as nodes, okay? The data from these wires is transferred over the cable media such as fiber optic cable, and sometimes Wi-Fi also is there. Sometimes wireless mean this wireless media also we can share the data, right? A computer which is connected to a network, we'll say it as a node, right? A computer, if it is connected with a network, we'll say it as a node, right? The data originates and terminates at these particular nodes only. That means if many nodes will be there, in each node either we'll get the data from there or we'll send data to that node, right? So the data originates and terminates at these nodes only, okay? So if a data is sent from a node, we'll say that node as a source. If a data is sent to that node, we'll say it as a destination, right? Source and destination means we all know. From, if you are getting ready to school from home, means that is the source, and you are reaching where to school, so school is the destination. Likewise, if a data is transferred from a computer to B computer, means A is the source and B is the destination, right? In this networking, nodes can be identified by the IP address, right? IP address means nothing, it is just an address, okay? Network will have an address, that network address is the IP address, okay? This can include the host also. Host means sometimes it may be a mobile phone or tab or a computer, or may have a huge networking device, or it may have a big server or something. Okay. Then this connects more than one devices. We'll say it as a network, right? Wherever more than one device is connected, we'll say it as a network. Okay. Now we are going to see the history of computer network and the internet, right? In your book, in page number 134, they have given, do you know, like that they have given about two persons. When you get time, just read it out, okay? Let's see history of computer networking and the internet, okay? First, in late 1950, SAGE, that is semi-automatic ground environment. This is used by US military radar system. Okay, this system is used where? US military radar system. Here only this SAGE, that is semi-automatic ground environment. Here this is used, right? And the next one is SABRE, that is Semi-Automatic Business Research Environment. In the year of 1960, At commercial airline reservation system online, this connected with two mainframe computers, right? This semi-automatic business research environment, SABRE. At the commercial airline reservation system online, this connected with two mainframe computers, right? In the same year, we had another one method, packet switching. Packet switching is developed by Paul Baran and Donald Devices. Okay, this packet switching was developed by Paul Baran and Donald Devices. This is used to transfer the information between the network and computers, right? NPL, that is National Physical Laboratory. This network at United Kingdom LAN. LAN means we studied last year itself, local area network. In this network, using a line speed of 768 kilobit per second was implemented by Davis pioneered, right? Davis pioneered. And this NPL, this network at United Kingdom local area network using a line speed of 768 kbit per second was implemented by Davis pioneered. Okay, and next one, in 1963, intergalactic computer network was sent by J.C.R. Licklider to his office colleagues discussing about this concept. A computer network engaged to access the communication with the users of computer, right? In your book, they have given us JCRLICKLIDER. That is actually JCR and then again a space or dot will come. That is the initial, I think. And then the name is LICKLIDER. They have given without space, right? When you are reading this concept, just check it and mark it in your book in page number 134. The third method, that is in 1963, Intergalactic Computer Network was sent by, and that name is JCR Licklider. That is JCR, then space will be there. Okay. This intergalactic computer network was sent by this person to his office colleagues, right, for discussing about the concept. When they are discussing about this concept, a computer network was engaged to access the communication with the users of those computers, right? And the next method is telephone switch. In 1965, at first this is used uh, or introduced by Western Electric. Okay, Western Electric. This is implemented through computer control. Okay, at first widely used telephone switch, this one was introduced by Western Electric, and this is implemented through computer control. Okay, and let's see the next method. Next one only we all know, wide area network, that is WAN, right? In the year 1966, an experimental paper on this wide area network was established by, or this is published by two persons, Thomas Merrill and Lawrence G. Roberts. Okay, this man, this Lawrence Roberts image and the details about him was only given here in page number 134 in this do you know section, right? You just read it out, and let's see the next method, that is hierarchical routing after 1970s internet today, right? That is ARPANET. ARPANET, that is in the year of 1969 to 1970. Actually, it was first in 1969. Four nodes of this ARPANET was connected between four universities, right? The universities of California at Los Angeles, at Santa Barbara, the Stanford Research Institute, and the University of Utah using the 50 kilobit per second circuits. Okay, using this circuit, four universities were connected. This ARPANET. Okay, the four universities name they have given here: California, University of California, which is located at Los Angeles, at Santa Barbara, the Stanford Research Institute, and the University of Utah. Okay, so these four universities are connected. The four nodes of this ARPANET. Okay, packet switched network was a theoretical work to model which was performed by Leonard Klinrock. Okay, Klinrock. Leonard Klinrock. This person only performed the theoretical work. That means, oh, if you are doing a project, first you will have a theory work. First, the details about the project must be written and everything must be presented theoretically. This theoretical work of this packet switch networks was done by Leonard Klinrock. Okay. After this only this ARPANET was developed. Okay. After the theoretical work of that packet switch networks only this ARPANET was underpinned the development. That means after this only this ARPANET development was taken place, and his theoretical work on this hierarchical routing in this later 1970s with his student Farouk Camon. Farouk Camon, that is the student of this Leonard Kleinrock, okay, remains critical to the operation of this internet today. Okay, the next method is TCP bar IP. We all know TCP bar IP means transmission control protocol or internet protocol, right? Here, this method is X25. Okay, in the year 1972, this X25 was used as a commercial service were deployed. Okay, then using an infrastructure of for expanding this TCP bar IP networks only, and then only we got the internet facilities and all, right? Next method is host. Okay, host. In the year 1973, a French network named Cyclades was the first for making the host. Okay, and this is responsible for a reliable delivery of data. And then later it became centralized services for networks by itself, right? Next one is Ethernet. In the year 1973 to 1979, a memo at Xerox PARC was written by Robert Metcalfe, okay, describing about this Ethernet in the year 1973 in an Aloha based networking system. Okay, this was developed in 1960s itself by Norman Abramson. Okay, Norman Abramson and his colleagues at the University of Hawaii. Okay, in July 1976, a paper was published. The paper's title was Ethernet Distributed Packet Switching for Local Computer Networks by whom already I have said the name Robert Metcalfe and David Boggs. Okay, along with David Boggs, this Robert Metcalfe uh, introduced or published the paper Ethernet Distributed Packet Switching for Local Computer Networks. Okay, then collaborated on many patents received in 1977 and 1978. This Robert Metcalfe pursued making an open standard in the year 1979. Okay, and the next method is ARCnet. ARCNET. This ARCnet is introduced in 1976. Okay, this ARCnet was introduced by John Murphy of Data Point Corporation, in which the token passing network was first used, right? This the token passing network was used to share the storage device. Okay, in the year of 1976, this ARCnet was created by John Murphy of Data Point Corporation, where this token passing network was used first. This token passing network was used for sharing the storage devices, right? Next method is new fiber optic cables. New fiber optic cables in the year 1995, the speed capacity of transmission for Ethernet was slightly elevated, right? The speed was slightly increased from 10 mbits per second to 100 mbits per second. Okay. After this, Ethernet supported the transmission speed capacity towards gigabytes. Okay, frequently highest speeds up to 100 gigabits per second were appended. Still in this 2016, okay, Ethernet has the ability to grow easily. That means such a quick compatibility to support new fiber optic cable speed. Okay, fiber optic cables means now you all would have heard in this normal BSNL broadband, if you're having in your home, they are changing it as fiber optic. So this fiber optic cable will speed up the connection. Or if you're having this fiber optic cable, the net speed will be so high than the old versions, right? They have given a block also here, evolution of internet. Just see this. Okay, internet, the word internet stands for international network. Okay, international network means this includes the technology, telecom and intelligence too, right? Internet is a network of networks. That means it is a global network. This internet is connecting people all over the world, right? If you are here and if someone is in other country or someone is far away in 1,000 miles away, means also they can talk to you as if you are sitting next to them, right? Now video calls, audio calls, everything is available for us through this internet only, right? So this internet plays a major role in this present scenario, right? This provides all the information and services to us. Earlier and all, if you see, if you want anything, you have to go to the market and you have to purchase it. Anything, maybe food or clothes or anything. Nowadays, we can just sit in home and you can see online and you can purchase it, right? For online purchasing, we have so many service providers there, online service providers, like what all the online shoppings, you know, Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, Snapdeal, and so many are there, right? So to buy products online also, this internet only helps us, right? We just have to order and we can make payment also. We can just send or receive money also through this internet, and they'll be bringing the product at your doorsteps itself, right? And e-governance has made our work easy by providing all the government informations online. That means previously and all, if we are using cards for everything, if you want some government official cards, means you have to go and apply and you have to wait there, or you have to go and meet in another day and you can get it. But now this e-governance also have become online. That means you can just apply by filling a form or giving your details there, and they'll be providing the e-card. So that services are also there for 24/7. That means for 24 hours they are working. So at what time also no problem. You can just apply through online and you can get it, right? Merchandising via internet helps us to get the good brand products at a lower rates, right? Some services are there for free shipping, services are also there. That means they won't get the amount for the delivery, they'll just get the amount for the um, product and they will deliver it our doorsteps for free, right? Powerful search engines are also there. Whatever you want, if you want to take a text, or if you want audio, video, or if you want to know something, if you want a book, whatever you need, if you want to know about the current affairs, you can just go to Google and you can type there and you can just get it, right? um for example, if you see in olden days and all, we just had Internet Explorer, Yahoo, Bing. That's all was used. But now, if you see, Google has become much user friendly. We don't we usually we don't prefer the older ones, Bing and all. We use Google, and rarely some will use Yahoo, right? In Google itself, we have mailing. For mailing, we have Gmail, and then we are having Google Drives, Google Maps, and for videos we have YouTube, right? So these are all the useful applications. Now we are watching this video through YouTube, right? So for the students, for the researchers, for everyone, this internet is a main thing now, right? And let's see the disadvantages of this internet. We'll be simply wasting the time, right? Time is so precious. Have you ever thought how long I have been sat in front of the laptop or with the mobile? Of course, we all would have spent a lot of time if we had a Wi-Fi or a good network, and if you are in a laptop or with a mobile, you would have spent a lot of time, right? So, when you are getting the internet and you are surfing through the internet, or if you are searching something unwanted, means it is a waste of time and the whole time will be lost. You have a lot and lots of data in this Google. So, we won't know how long we are spending here, but the whole time will be lost. This is the main disadvantage of this internet, right? And many wrong informations are also being posted in some web pages or blogs. In WhatsApp also, if you see, so many unwanted messages are being spread. Someone will be creating some message and they'll be forwarding it for time pass, and at last they'll be including, just share this, if you share this you will get this, likewise something they'll be adding and putting. And so if someone else see that, they'll be just sharing it to their friends, then it will go to the next friend. So wrong informations are also shared in this internet, right? Different types of theft are also done here in this internet. Many hackers are there. So sometimes if you have linked the banking details along with this online, this networks and all, someone would have hack your system, or someone would have hack your mobiles and may take your passwords and may take your OTPs, and they can even take your amount there. So you must be careful in securing your data in your devices also, right? These are the disadvantages of internet, right? Next we are going to see about internet explosion. Okay, internet is, we'll define it simply as world wide web connection of individual networks operated by academic persons, industry people, government and private parties too, right? In few years the internet built itself, it has had a highly powerful platform. That means we all do all the things in online, right? We purchase online, we do our banking works online, we do business online, everything is done through this internet. So this internet promotes as a universal source of information of billions of people, maybe for work or maybe for school, maybe for simply sitting at home. For everything this internet plays a vital role, right? This internet is growing as a remarkable evolution. It has come to mobile technology and social web also. Two innovations have changed the lifestyle of the people. We may find many communities in social websites also. Facebook was actually created in 2004, right? But today it has more than 2,230 million active users. Active users means the person using currently, the person, if they are using the Facebook only, will say it as active users. So now active users itself 2,230 million active users are there, right? Now if you are your 11th 12th students means, than Facebook you will be preferring Instagram. That Instagram also have a million and billion of users, right? So this mobile technology has increased the use of internet all over the world. Okay, this internet allows us to be democratic in mass media, right? Anyone can have a web page in internet, and they can start a business in a very low budget. So they don't need to invest a large amount of money. They can have a low investment and they can start a business, right? And they can reach a very large market directly through online, right? So they can grow economically also fast, right? um, there is no need of any location, or we don't need a big building or something, right? We can just sit in our home itself, we can connect people through internet, we can start a job, or we can start any one web page, and you can just post something there, you can ask people to post there, you can get connected with the people, and we can just start a business, right? So we no need to invest a large amount of money. You can just uh, give your ideas or give your opinions in a blog, and you can just circulate it around your network, and you can earn there, right? Next one is growth of computer networking. The internet is a global network of computers which is linked with a high speed data lines, and maybe sometimes in a wireless systems also. Okay, this is estimated that this internet links more than 50 million users, right, in more than 80 countries all over the world, right? This may increase to around 300 million in next 5 years too. And many difficulties are also faced by the service providers, including this Google also. uh, Google also, when they launched, many people at once they are searching and they couldn't give the result. So the service providers also face a lot of difficulties and giving this networks through this wired connection, this fiber optic cables, and there are also so many competitions are there, and this installation cost from other broadband providers, and even though this 4G LTE mobile networks was not reached to many parts of the country, our industry, the 5G, 4G, first and all we had 2G and then 3G came, 4G, now 5G is also there. So the cellular communication technology is also growing, and they are all fighting with the competition. All the companies and the brands are trying to give a speed ahead of the others, right? The speed, the mobile connections will be preferring that networks, right? So all the networks are trying to give the better speed than the other networks, right? When this 4G was initially developed, companies did not wait to advertise about this 5G efforts and all. That means uh, artificial intelligence will help to maintain, manage, and protect this network problem. So they can just speed up in each advancements, right? Now the networks are being monitored by the algorithms, which gives a buildups of traffic and the activity, right? Which may result in the nasty activities such as distributed denial of services attacks, attempted hacks, and some hacking are also done in between this network issues also, right? This artificial networking power algorithms will become most intelligent. Okay, this might find faster and reliable methods of finding out the threats and cleaning the networks also. This artificial intelligence will be able to predict the traffic, and it collects all the details, who if someone is trying to hack, they can get the details of them also and analyze the data in real time. Okay, next we are going to see about uses of computer networks, right? Computer networks means this plays a major role. We have seen in the beginning itself, right? This information may be a large or sometimes it may be a small. It may be a information of a common man also. Nowadays, most of the companies, banks, everything is storing the information or the transaction details. Everything is digitalized, right? So everything is saved in their computers only. So it may be in same campus or a same building or a same city, or it may be in different cities, different campuses also. For all these purposes, the computer networks are used, right? The common uses of computer networks are for communication, resource sharing, data or software sharing, money saving, right? Communication means we all know to interact with the different people who are all around the world, right? So the powerful communication must have the employees or the team who are separated in various places, and they will communicate and make it very low, at very low cost, using this mobile or social media, or maybe a email or a chatting or a video telephone video conferencing, or maybe a SMS. Likewise, so this communication has become at, we can do a communication with a very low cost, right? Next one is resource sharing. That means when one device is accessed by many systems, it allows all the kinds of programs or the equipment to be accessed by anyone who is connected through the network. If you are in other countries also, that is not a issue, you can just use that, right? That means simple resource sharing means one printer will be connected in one computer, and if that computer is connected through network, if you are in another place also, you can just give print, and the printer will print the thing in another place, and it will give it to the other person, right? So this printer, scanner, fax machine, modem, this and all can connect the people, and the resource can be shared with the people in other places with a same network, right? Next one is software or data sharing. Using this computer network, any application or other software can be stored at a central computer. That one we'll say it as a server, right? Any uh, data will be saved in a server, and if you are connecting 10 computers through network means that 10 computers will be accessed from this server. Okay, the software can be shared among other computers of the networks also. It provides a high reliability and backup. Okay, this can also be stored at one location for easy availability, so that if one is crashed also you can access from other computer, right? Then next one is money saving. Computer network saves a huge amount of money. That means it reduces the manpower. We don't need to go and work somewhere, or it reduces the paperwork. We can just type it and send it. We don't need a paper, right? We just need a screen. And resource sharing is very easy. Software sharing is very easy, and the time is also saved. We don't have to just move out and go a long distance, and you don't need to get into a building and sit there and switch on the system and work. Wherever you are sitting, if you are in the home also, you can just connect your network and you can just do the work, right? So this is time saving also. Okay, next topic is networks in business. We'll see about the networks in business in the next session. Okay, just read the chapter before attending the next session. Okay, thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.